Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 387, and this movie is called The Power of the Dog. The Power of the Dog is a 2021 movie directed by Jane Campion. Jane Campion directed this movie. This is a Netflix film, a New Zealand Film Commission film with BBC Films, Max Films, and Seesaw Films movie that I saw on November 27th, 2021 at Mariemont Video in Mariemont, Ohio. This was a good movie. This stars Benedict Cumberbatch, Christian Dunst, and Jesse Plemons. And so, Sophia, pale-eyed, handsome Phil Burbank is brutally beguiling. All of Phil's romance, prowess, and fragility is trapped in the past and in the land. He can castrate a bull calf with two swift slashes of his knife. He swims naked in the river, smearing his body with mud. He is a cowboy as raw as his hides. The year is 1925. The Burbank brothers are wealthy ranchers in Montana. At the Red Mill restaurant on the way to market, the brothers meet Rose, the widowed proprietress, and her impressionable son Peter. Phil behaves so cruelly he drives them both to tears, reveling in the hood and rousing his fellow cowhands to laughter, all except his brother George, who comforts Rose then returns to marry her. As Phil swings between fury and cunning, his taunting of Rose takes an eerie form. He hovers at the edges of a vision, whistling a tune she can no longer play. His mockery of her son is more overt, amplified by the cheering of Phil's cowhand disciples. Then Phil appears to take the boy under his wing. Is this latest gesture a softening that leaves Phil exposed, or a plot twisting further into menace? So, Benedict Cumberbatch plays Phil Burbank in the movie, Christian Dunst plays Rose, and Jesse Plemons plays George Burbank. And so, one day at the Red Mill restaurant, Phil makes fun of Rose's son Peter based on something that Peter had created, and this leaves him and Rose to tears. But George comforts Rose and begins having romantic feelings towards her, and then marries her. And then Phil's not happy about this at all. And eventually, when her son Peter comes back to the land, Phil decides to take Peter under his own wing and teaches him how to ride a horse, how to hunt, and to do other things that Phil was taught to do. But there's something a little more menacing happening to Phil, and that basically takes precedence with the ending of the film. And I really don't want to mention anything else because that might spoil stuff. But it's pretty good, guys. There's a reason why it's called The Power of the Dog. So, in the distance, Phil likes to see something with the rocks, and there's like a shadow, and everybody gets it wrong except for Peter. Peter sees the same glimpse that Phil is seeing, the shape of a dog. And that might be one main reason why Phil decides to take Peter under his wing, but that's probably why the movie is called The Power of the Dog, because of that dog shape in the rock that Phil likes to look at a lot. But yeah, it's a pretty good movie. You guys gotta check it out. I believe it may be on Netflix now. Yeah, I think it's on Netflix now. So if you haven't just seen it yet, go ahead and see it. It's pretty good. So that's my movie review of The Power of the Dog. Please stay tuned for my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.